Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 40 of Prison Architect. In the last video, ended on a little bit of a somber note because we completed our first execution. And he's now waiting to be carted off to the morgue. But we did everything by the book, followed all the rules. One thing that we were missing, which I wasn't aware of at the time, is apparently you need chairs for the witnesses in the execution chamber. And at no point does it tell you that when you're building the execution chamber. So let's go ahead and put a few chairs in here for witnesses in case we need them. I guess we're never going to need this many, but yeah, whatever. So that's if we need it in the future. So at least we now know how this thing works here. Basically, there is a state-approved level. And why is there blood? It was an electric chair. They didn't slit his throat. There is an approved level at which prisoners, death row prisoners, can be executed, and at the moment that is 10% clemency. So, if there is if there's a 10% or less chance that a prisoner will get their sentence commuted, then we can safely schedule their execution. However, if there is more than a 10% chance that they will get their sentence commuted, we can still execute them, but there's a problem that later on we might get sort of punished for it. What's going on here? Is this just how a queue looks? I think it's just because there's a queue of people here. It's also not helping that there's a drug addict actually working on the there's a drug addict actually running the shop here. So that's probably not too great. What we can do at the moment is we can go ahead and switch off the electric chair. That is no longer in use at the moment. Felix is still showing there on the inmates. That will probably go away once he gets removed from the premises. We're still sort of carrying him out at the moment. That did give us an extra bit of money coming in though, which is not too bad. So the rest of this fence is all sort of built up now. We do need to go and do the internal fence while we've got the gates that are already working. So let's go ahead and work on fencing. So this is going to go all the way up to about, and I'm supposed to count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that seems fine. And then we'll go all the way across here. Can't see where the end is, so I'm just going to guess at it and then work my way up. And it'll join up when we get there. There we go. So we'll need to put some inner gates in this as well. So let's go and work on, might as well do that while we're here. A little bit of lag there. So want some jail doors we have found. Is that? Yeah, that's that false alarm one again that we always keep finding. So we'll put one here. Just trying to get a few in so gardeners and people can get sort of in and out when they need to. They don't generally need to all that often. And we will put in, I think it's under not logistics, utilities. We want the door servos. Now you do end up having to move these when you convert it to perimeter walls, but that's probably not going to be for a little while yet, so I'm not too bothered about that. And of course, it will need power. So I have to run power cables all the way out here. Okay, that's fine. So let's go for electrical cables. Can run up to that one. I don't really want to run these cables too far up, to be honest. Simple reason for that is we'll end up with cables crossing over where we don't really want them to. But there obviously are some that we do want to keep on the grid, so we'll probably make sure this one's on. But that should be fine. As soon as that internal fence is built, we'll get rid of this fence and all the doors and stuff along here. Then we'll have a lot bigger area to build on. And we will get another dog patrol going around the outer edge as well. So I think we should speed things up. Something was going on down there. Looks like a guard was getting attacked. Something going on here. A few people injured. Let's go and do another intelligence check, because we haven't done that for a while. We've got 66% coverage, which is quite nice. So we've got another potential CI here as well. So let's go and recruit you. The more the merrier. Still only got one person in protective custody. I suppose most of the people that were in protective custody, or that should have been in protective custody, have already been killed. So there's that. Yep, still not seeing anybody else that's sort of targeted as a snitch at the moment. Apart from our informants, of course. Nobody's been targeted. We don't know about you, do we? You've just got your security level bumped up, so congratulations to you. But yeah, no target. Something is not too bad at the moment. What have we got down there? Arrange something to be thrown over the fence. You can't really get out here, though, because we're going to set this entire area to staff only. You're still en route, apparently. That's why we haven't found anything yet. He hasn't even got there yet. Right, now he's active. Okay, so you're a snitch and you're ex-law enforcement. So you are going to go into protective custody. Anybody else? So this is why it's worth checking. So there's a lot of stuff being arranged to be thrown over the fence here, which is why we need to get these things sort of blocked off as quick as possible. Just having a look around to make sure no one's got any weapons or anything on them. There's another potential CI, so let's go and add you to our ranks. Oh wow, a lot of people that we can get on board. Got a nice list of people to choose from now. Looks like this cell needs searching, and let's go and deactivate you now. But yeah, that ex-law enforcement guy, that's probably why he was involved in a fight. He was probably yeah, he was probably defending himself. But hopefully that was enough to save him there. Yep, so we've still got this one guy who is on death row. And it's quite possible that he might get released. Let's have a quick look. Where are we? Death row appeal 1 in queue. So he will be getting his appeal tonight. So that still doesn't have power. Well, it says that it does. It's showing that there's power going to it. Maybe it's just because it doesn't have the... it's not connected up. Connect to... Where's security room? And then there's another one over here that should be connected up. Don't even think it's installed yet. I love how they actually wait for the door to open, even though they could have just walked around the door. Okay, I suppose you needed it to open to put the servo on it, but still that seems a little bit weird, don't you think? But we will connect that up as soon as they've put those bits of fences in. Hopefully they'll turn around and face the right direction. Yeah, that's fine. See, look, we've got a prisoner out here who shouldn't be. So you're getting searched, because we know that there's stuff being dropped at... See, here's another one. You're being searched. There's another. Prisoners everywhere out here now, look. There's the problem is you can't set the area to staff only while there's while the area's open. That's the problem. There's another one. You should not be out here, people. As soon as the fence is finished, this won't be a problem. Oh, found a shovel on somebody. There's definitely going to be a shakedown after this bit of fencing is completed. Yeah, we've got inmates all over the place at the moment. So if you guys could hurry up with getting all of these doors in. Yeah, so some of the servos won't be up and running for a while. Well, there's no need to have them on until it is actually... until we've got some buildings done up there. We'll need to get rid of this perimeter wall as well. It's still saying there's no power to that. Did I put the servo in the wrong place? Maybe I did. We'll try it again in a minute. You need to be searched. Yeah, people should not be out. I mean, they can't get out anyway because they can't get beyond the far perimeter wall. But they should not be out here at all, really. So we've almost finished the fence. Indeed, we technically now have. So let's go ahead and demolish these walls here. Because those are no longer needed. At least they shouldn't be. And we want to remove these servos and jail doors. Dismantle it, don't dump it. And if you tell it to dismantle a door, it automatically tries to... oh no, because I'm trying to dismantle the fence that it's on, it automatically sets the servo to dump. We prefer it to dismantle. 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 That should be enough. What have we got going on out here? A random pool of green goop. As soon as night time comes, I think we will do a shakedown. This guy here, this is Gareth Totten. He is having his appeal done again. Let's just speed things up a little and see what happens. It should be done by 12. And, yeah, his clemency is now down to 7%. So, we have another execution scheduled. Well, we might as well get it over and done with. So, let's go and sort that out. We know what we're doing now. We've seen these before, so we're going to show his rap sheet. We're going to schedule his execution. We are going to initiate the prison-wide lockdown. Shouldn't take too long because everybody will end up in their cells anyway because of the time of the night that it is. We need to test the facility, which means we need to turn the power on for a start. Can we stop following him because I want to actually go and do stuff. So, switch on. Test the facility. Facility has been tested. Everybody needs to get in their cells. Let's just go up to speed 3 until everybody's in. So this is the problem. It's a bit of a logistical nightmare waiting for everybody to actually be in their cells and all locked up. It's already taken 2 hours and still not everybody's in their cells yet. Get in there though. There we go. Assemble the execution detail and escort witnesses to the facility. We're going to do both of those things at the same time. Just because it'll be quicker. Can't even actually go to speed 3 while this is happening, so fine. But the execution detail is turning up, apparently. I do love, regardless of whatever colour a prisoner is wearing, they always get the orange uniform delivered to them by laundry. Well, here comes the chief. The warden's not far behind. Why does the chief have to wait for the... Why is the chief only carrying a staff key? Why is the chief not carrying a guard key? Or jail key? This is a bit ridiculous. Still can't speed it up yet. So we are waiting for a guard to come and let the... I guess I can just do it myself, can't I? Let's let the warden in. The warden and the chief. Oh yeah, we're still waiting for the religious fella. Spiritual leader. There we go, so that's done. Now we're just waiting for the witnesses to get to the facility. So you've got his ex-wife, his mother, and the victim's family are here. So they are all in. Execute the prisoner to the facility. I'll open the door because these guys take far too long in doing it. There we go. There was a guard coming, but I was just trying to do it myself for speed. Still can't go to speed 3. Fine. I guess it's probably because it's all scripted. These janitors, I don't know what they're on, but wow, do they run around quickly. I think the janitors might be the ones doing drugs, to be honest. Almost 6 AM. At least it'll be finished by the time people get up. I guess doing it overnight is probably the more ideal way of doing it. Because that way the prisoners are already technically on lockdown. So let us authorise the execution, and it is done. Dismiss the staff and witnesses. Shouldn't take too long. And the final report. And there's another $10,000. And let everybody out. So we don't have any more death row prisoners. Not for the moment, at least. We've got no servo on that door. And I'm pretty sure that I asked them to put one on that door. Where are we? Utilities. Door servo. Servo. Make sure it's over the door. And the one on this side that... Oops, seems to be in the wrong place. Let's try that now and see if it works. Yeah, where do you think... Oh, because this area is still not set to staff only, is it? That's why. Logistics. Not logistics. Deployment. Staff only. Should not be going out there. They might still try and go out there because there's stuff that they expect to be thrown over the fence. Yeah, they just stuck their head in and... You're extremely quick. You're being searched, my friend. Another thing we need to do is deployment, dog patrols. Oh, they've changed this a little bit now as well. So we want a dog patrol around the perimeter here. And we'll put two dogs on that patrol, I think. We can get a couple more dog handlers. We've got the money. Let's do it. There we go. And then we can start building another cell block. Yeah. Plenty of room now. So our next one we might just build over here in this corner. See, that's still looking like it doesn't have power. Why are you saying that there's no power? Clearly there is power. There's the door. Utilities. Utilities. You definitely have power. Okay, so maybe you're on the wrong side then. Maybe we need to dismantle it and fit it on the other side. We'll try it and we'll see what happens. Because it's certainly not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Still haven't got anybody else through this foundation education course yet. So yeah, it looks like... I mean, I had the servos working when I tried them last time. I mean, these servos are in pretty much the same configuration, except these ones are on the other side of the door, so maybe that's the issue. So we'll wait until he removes it. And then we'll get another one. Door survey. So if he removes that one, there we go. And then let's put it on the top of the door. And of course we'll need the electrical cable to go all the way up. But that should hopefully fix all of that. Decent amount of money in the bank. And that should allow us to build another whole cell block. But that will be something we do on another video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Prison Architect. I'll see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.